Assalamu alaikum wa rahmatullahi wa barakatuhu. It's your boy Mawizzy. Go to the mothers, the fathers, the sisters, the brothers, the aunties, the cousins, the nieces, the nephews, the granddaughters, the granddaughters, the grandpas, the grandmas, to the weirdos, to the non-weirdos, to the mu'min. Assalamu alaikum wa rahmatullahi wa barakatuhu. We're going to get into this video. This video is a very touchy video to do, and it holds value into my life, and it holds value into my heart. Why? Because this video is about a person whom I was the first one to teach Islam to. Like, I brought him Islam, and he was in a bad mental state. I did it in a video part 1. You can check it out in my playlist. But the brother's name is Mathew Bentley. We spent time together in prison. We walked the yard. And he's facing life without no parole. And he's been in prison classified as a juvenile lifer. And he committed a crime at 14 years old where he broke into someone's house, and there was a gun inside the house, and a lady came running out who was the owner of the house, and he panicked. He shot her. He tried to revive her. He was only 14 years old. He couldn't do that. So he panicked again and ran. Left the gun there. So it's been 20-something years that the brother Mathew Bentley, a.k.a. Fahim, has been able to speak. And they changed the law in the state of Michigan where juvenile lifers need to be looked at. Because in the state of Michigan, if you commit a crime, it doesn't matter if you're 18, 21, 16, 15. If they determine you're going to get life in prison without the possibility of parole, that's what it's going to be. And it's something that needs to change, especially during this environment that we're in today. Because kids or young children are not being taught what's right and wrong. The internet's not going to teach you. So this is why I'm on the internet. This is why I do certain videos. It's to reach the youth, the Muslims, and the confused. And this is very serious. This video is going to be hard to do, man. So I hope you like it. But let's get into the video where the brother Fahim goes to court and tries to get a time reduction.
Mr. Bentley, this is your opportunity to speak. Is there anything you'd like to say?
Yes, Your Honor.
Hold on. This predicament right here is what you're going to have to face, man. So imagine waiting 25 years, 23, 25 years. Just for your voice to be heard. Can you imagine that, bro? 25 years, bro. Man, subhanallah, man. You see them chains on him? Them chains hurt, man. You'll never forget the mental compression of them chains. You'll never forget how they feel. See his arms, he can barely move his arms. And it's a weight on you. And it leaves a mental impact on you, them handcuffs. You see that lock? That lock is heavy. They wrap that chain around you like about 2 or 3 times. And it leaves an imprint on your side because you got to travel. You got to go from prison, wake up 12 in the morning and get on the van and get ready for court. And then you won't get to court till like 3 in the afternoon. So you got to sit in them shackles that long. And then your attorney comes in and he's like, you prepared for this? And you got to prepare a speech. And this speech could be only 2 minutes long. But this situation right here, he's fighting for his life. Like Benny Siegel said, what you know about life with no parole? Sitting in the cell one night, thinking, I ain't never coming home one night. Man, subhanAllah, this my op, man. This the Muslim brother, man. Whatever he's about to say is going to be sincere, man. I promise you. Because I know this brother.
I chose my own life, fleeing instead of thinking to save her. Yes, Your Honor. I'm sorry for my actions. When I shot Ray Bardell, I chose my own life, fleeing instead of thinking to save her. I cannot undo this, but I've kept her name with me, as it's important that her humanity never be diminished, or the harm I've caused seem lessened by referring to her as a victim. What happened is just the case.
Did you hear what he said? He said, I learned to not call her a victim. That's my dog, man. That's my ock right there, man. MashaAllah, man. I love this brother, man. That's my ock right there. Y'all don't know the feeling I have to see the brother. I ain't seen him in 12, 15 years, man. But it's crazy looking at my Muslim brother, man, who I taught the deen to. I walked the yard. I was with him every day at his low point and boosted him up. He got his beard. Look at his beard. Oh, he got the beard. Let's get back to the video. I'm going to shut up, y'all.
She was a mother, a wife, a daughter, a grandmother, an aunt, a friend, and so much more. She was a good woman, and this is who I murdered. I remember a story I was once told by a chaplain, whose moral was that we never know what another is experiencing until we ask or they offer to share. Lee, since you wrote me, I'm made all the more aware, and I can't carry your pain, and I can't make you feel better. But I see the pain I have caused you, and I'm sorry. Reading your letter allowed me to further understand the depths of my actions, and to know that I was the cause of a 9-year-old's nightmares. To know that she thought that I would further harm you and your family. To know that I terrified a child haunts me. To know that you are often reduced uncontrollably to tears. To know that I've taken a grown to know that
Man, that subhanAllah, the brother was about to break down, man. I know that brother, man. I know him personally. I taught him the deen, man. That brother was about to break down, bro. That's a tough situation to be in. He fighting for his life, man. They got him on the clock, like, hurry up, we trying to go to lunch. He been waiting 23 years for this. This moment right here. This is what he been preparing for. He was sincere, man. He was really sincere with this. No cap. He was sincere.
taking the role model from your eldest daughter, the seamstress from your family, that your grandmother will write in her journal, the baby won't be coming today. I think about you every time I see a reminder of the words that you wrote to me. I was recently allowed an opportunity to interview for a mentorship program in which I'll be able to help children avoid making some of the same decisions like those that I made. During that interview, I had to bare my soul to strangers, and I wanted to run. I wanted to turn around and walk out, but I thought about the pain I've caused, the pain I've witnessed, and how much I want to be redeemed. How I want to use my every opportunity to make amends in any way I can for my actions.
Y'all see that? He said, y'all offer me the program. Y'all offer me a program to where I can go to speak to kids. And he said he wanted to turn around and run away. SubhanAllah, man. He said, because I'm sharing my soul. See, y'all play with words. He not playing with words, man. He said, if I'm gonna help children, if I'm gonna help the babies, if I'm gonna teach the youth, I'm gonna give them my soul. Wallahi, that's a cold statement, man. He said, if I can't give them my soul, these are strangers. They're gonna play with it. That's what he's saying. And as an end result, they only gave him a total of 2 minutes to speak. Two minutes. A juvenile lifer. 2 minutes to speak, man. They only gave him a time cut of 32 years to 60 years. So he can do 15 more years before he can even talk to the parole board. Before anyone will see his case again. 15 more years. That's what he prepared for. That was 2 minutes. Man, bro, that's a tough position to be in. But as a representative of that's my brother right there. He was sincere, man. That brother is very intelligent. Let him live, man. He was 14 years old when he committed the crime. And I know what y'all suckers are probably going to say. Oh, man, well, he shouldn't have never shot her. He did it because he panicked. The lady had a gun laying around in her house. He picked up the gun and shot her because he panicked. He was scared. He ran after he shot her. It's a sad situation, man. Sorry for the victims of the crime, man. But that's how it played out. But this man has served 20-something years, man, since he was a baby. But you know the interesting thing is, white children, poor white children who are caught up in the life of crime, y'all don't get out. You ain't getting out of prison, bro. If you in that situation, only 15% of you are getting out of prison. Versus black children, they getting out. Black children be having NAACP, religious organizations speak for them, people coming from all over the world speaking for them, the news speaking for them. They got the top-notch attorney speaking for them, but not Fahim, bro. And he know that. If he was here today and I was doing this video, he would confirm what I'm saying. So this is not something that I'm talking out the side of my neck that deals with racism. I ain't racist, man. I'm not a nationalist. But I'm telling the truth. Poor white children, we don't get no love, man. Free Fahim. Assalamu alaikum wa rahmatullahi wa barakatuhu. Kids, man, stay out of crime, man.